Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Ruiz. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Mullins. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mullins on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Now the pitch. Fast.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Donaldson is up with it. Barehanded pickup. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. At the plate, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Rio Ruiz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rickard is after it. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
No balls and a strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trade. In now, Joey Rickard. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Ball one to start the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Rickard gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. I'm set with the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Cedric Mullins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tehran 2 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Rickard is on his way home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Orioles lead.
Leading off to the Braves, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Swanson.
Hit to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. 2 out, nobody on. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
batting,
So
first
far
baseman,
this inning, 4
Chris
pitches and 2 outs. Got the first
Davis.
guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Popped him up. Donaldson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters.
Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the 3rd baseman.
First
Rio
delivery to him on the
Ruiz.
way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball well outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Back up the middle. Albies brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Ready with another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickards under it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chance Sisco. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Sisco.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And a nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time.
Now batting. The second base.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4 and the Braves nothing. Here's Ender Inciarte, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. On to second goes Donaldson. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Mancini.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Count 1-1.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Chris Davis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Standing in now, Nick Markakis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Rickard is there. 2 down. Standing in, Ozzie Albies hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruiz is there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now, Alcides Escobar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Ruiz on second. Rickard at first with no outs. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. A line shot to third base.
Up next for the Orioles.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors. And the next in is Johan Camargo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brian McCann. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Viola ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
In now, Ender Inciarte. Line towards center field. Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can.
I love the fact that he's battling.
In there, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. Look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Donaldson.
And we kick off the a 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Strikes now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Davis has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one out like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Cobb earns the victory on the mound. Julio Teheran struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles,